Some mornings, your brain is sprinting in a dozen directions at once, yet your body feels too heavy to pull out of bed. If you live with this specific physical and mental contradiction, you are not imagining things. You are experiencing a documented clinical reality. Anxiety and depression are common mental health conditions, and they frequently occur simultaneously. This duality creates a psychological trap, a state where you are suspended between two extremes, exhausted yet entirely unable to rest. Attempting to resolve this by focusing on only one set of symptoms is like trying to repair a complex machine by only addressing half of its failing components. Standard treatments focusing only on the panic of anxiety leave the lethargy of depression untouched. Conversely, treating only the low mood allows the racing thoughts to continue their cycle. This graph shows why that approach leaves you feeling stuck. While you can exert massive mental effort to push along the anxiety axis, you remain anchored in the negative quadrant of the other. You are working hard, but you are standing still. Breaking this stalemate requires a move away from single-axis solutions. To make progress, both forces must be addressed at the same time. Within your nervous system, anxiety and depression act as a reciprocal pair. They actively trigger one another. This diagram illustrates the first half of the cycle. Prolonged hyperarousal and racing anxiety eventually drain the central nervous system, triggering the heavy hypoarousal of depression. Then the cycle completes. Inactivity and lethargy breed compounding guilt, which re-triggers the initial anxiety. Attempting to untangle this self-sustaining loop through guesswork or internet self-help usually increases the feeling of being trapped. Identifying the specific mechanics of this loop allows a clinician to apply the targeted tools necessary to break it. One of the primary evidence-based tools used to dismantle this cycle is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT targets the cognitive distortions that feed both the racing mind and the profound lethargy, challenging the thoughts that keep the loop spinning. However, cognitive tools require physical support. Your nervous system needs a stable environment to process these changes. This support comes in the form of clinical scaffolding, structured help in managing sleep, regulating your stress levels, and re-establishing predictable daily rhythms. Combining these cognitive tools with physical routine attacks the paradox from both ends, providing a path out of the loop. Because anxiety and depression share so many overlapping symptoms, they can easily mask the true drivers of your distress. Only a licensed clinician has the expertise to evaluate these overlaps and provide an accurate dual diagnosis. This diagnosis allows your care to be shaped around the exact way these conditions interact for you specifically. A professional evaluation provides the technical clarity needed to transition from merely enduring symptoms to beginning a targeted recovery. The goal of therapy is to break the stalemate so you can finally feel more like yourself again. Coping and healing counseling provides a direct route to this level of care by removing the logistical barriers to treatment. They provide HIPAA-compliant telehealth therapy across all 159 Georgia counties, making care available anywhere. CHC also addresses financial access, offering $0 Medicaid copays and $10 to $40 copays for those with Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross, United, or Humana. Their team includes more than 15 licensed therapists, including LCSWs, LPCs, and LMFTs, who provide a diverse and culturally competent environment for healing. Comprehensive therapy for complex conditions is now both financially and geographically accessible. You do not have to make sense of this exhausting paradox on your own. Reach out to the team at Coping and Healing Counseling to begin your tailored care plan. Visit chctherapy.com, email support@chctherapy.com, or call 404-832-0102 to start your progress today.